Welcome back, Mother Cuppers. Woo! It's the championship week. Week 17. 16 weeks of hard work is finally gonna pay off for two people. As of right now, it's Thursday. At the end of it, only one can stand victorious. Which one of them's going to get the elusive cup? We're going to unpack that here in a little bit, but first, let's talk about last week. Last week, Logan and I made some picks.
Yeah.
Logan was 3-2. I was 4-1. Locked in. Ready to roll. We'll see how this week goes. Guys, I'm happy we're all together. That's cool. Got Anthony back this week. Logan finally has internet. So, I mean, we're all here. Sorta. Logan, thanks for showing up.
Feels good. Feels right. Let's do it. Did you say you were 4-1? Didn't make any sense.
Well, there were only 5 matches because 2 people
There
were
was
on bye.
someone on
Right,
bye.
right.
Weekly.
That's right. That's right.
Right, good. Glad we got that sorted. Let's move on to... Well, there's really no point in talking about how we got here. Everybody knows how we got here. Derek barely squeaked by, edged Greg by a touch to
Crazy.
get in to the championship round. Seth, he did Seth things. He did well.
He did well.
Yeah.
43 points from Brees Hall. That'll do it.
Every time. And he had like a whole mess of points on the bench too.
Yeah, Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He could have flirted with 200.
He had 51 and a half sitting on his bench, but if he'd have put him in, he probably would have ended up pulling one of his other guys who scored a lot. Like, because would he have pulled Brees Hall? And Brees put up 43. Like, I don't know, but 200 was definitely on the table.
Yeah. Would his optimal lineup have got him there? Did he have the chance?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because Brock screwed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't score 2 from your quarterback and make the 200 club typically.
He can definitely beat my ass.
Getting to 133 with your quarterback scoring 2 was pretty wild. Yeah, because he had Jordan Love 27. So that's a 25-point increase right there. That's 158. He would have to have started Brees at running back and benched Connor for no. Yes. And that would have been another 40. So yeah, he could have got it. Or is that 199?
Phew, man, you'd think we would have been better prepared for this.
Yeah, we didn't do the math. I can confidently say it would have been close.
Fair enough. Seth, whatever, it doesn't matter. You got to the championship round. That's all you're shooting
Kittle
for.
here. Right there.
Oh yeah, he could have played Kittle over first. Oh yeah, he absolutely could.
Yeah, 200 was there.
Got like
200 was there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth, you suck, bro. Like, come on. Do better.
You have 2 guys combined for 94 points. 200's there.
His bench outscored his starters. His bench scored 136.
Strong.
Yeah, Logan, you literally had no chance. No matter what he did, you were toast.
Yeah, my bench scored 24.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Real nice. But you know what? The sun never sets on a badass. Look at those glasses. Good stuff.
Classic Tim Whipkey quote.
Got some shades.
I'm a killer. I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah. Still got a third place game I got to combat for. It's a big deal.
All right, well, let's get into it. Let's talk about those. Lizard! One last time, man.
Drinking out of cups, being a bitch.
All right, guys, we have some matchups this week, and only 2 of them matter. But I'd feel bad if I left you guys out of this. So we're going to start off with Zach and Andrew. This one's for 9th place. The Long Hard Decks against the Laporta Potties. Zach is only starting Nick Chubb, and ESPN is giving him a 5% chance to win.
Bold move, Cotton.
Yeah.
Don't count out Nick Chubb.
That's right.
You can never count him out. That's right. I'm going to give it to Andrew. Do you guys agree?
10-4, good buddy.
All right.
Respect those, Zach. Good shit.
Yeah. Way to bring the team home, man. You did it.
Yep.
All right. Next one, we are going to... Anthony, I missed... Are you picking Zach or Andrew?
Oh, I think Nick Chubb's gonna get this one.
All right. He's going with Zach.
My other earbud fell on the ground and disappeared, so I'm in shambles.
You're struggling for sure.
Hey, man, it's okay. We're going to talk about a couple other matchups that don't matter before we get to the ones that do. So feel free to look around. Next one's going to be Paul and Chris. It's the Buffalo Soldiers 3.0 taking on the Stroud Boys. And this one's for 5th place. David and Joku for Chris is already got 15.8 points. To be fair, I think he did that in the first quarter of this game. And they still pretty much got a whole half to go. I'm going to give it to Chris. Logan, Chris. Anthony, still absent.
Chris
it is. Moving on to the next one, we have Greg and Logan. This one's for 3rd place. Usually would mean something, but the DOC is donating this year, I think, to the Lab Foundation, or something of that nature. We're giving this money to the dogs. That's what we're doing for Grubby.
To the dogs.
That's right. And we have 4 Grubby in this matchup going up against the Chicken Brothers. Logan, I'm giving it to you. You had the record all year long. Feels right. You're going to get 3rd place this year. Congratulations, you made the podium.
Hey, congrats on 3rd place, buddy. Nice job. I'm picking you.
Hey, man, these are still wins towards the cup.
Yeah.
That's, another notch in the record book. So every win counts.
Is the 3rd place a win towards the cup? You cannot win the cup with this win.
Points towards the cup. Or maybe just overall wins. It gets tallied. It's in the book.
It's in the book.
Whatever.
It's in the book.
I'll give you a playoff win for it.
Yeah, whatever.
Can you even get a playoff win? I don't think that counts.
We need to get this. We need to get the Schwab in here to make a call on that one.
Goodness gracious.
That tuna. Let's go.
Schwami.
All right. So the next matchup. This one matters.
Finally.
Yeah. It's Anthony. It's me. It's the toilet bowl for all the marbles. We got 4 Grubby.
Newsflash, those marbles, they're turds.
That's right. A lot of brown marbles rolling around this toilet bowl. It's 4 Grubby taking on It's Always TDs in Philadelphia. I don't even know how we should start to unpack this matchup. I don't think it should be us that talks first. I think Logan is going to take the reins. So, Logan, go ahead. You be the guy.
I'll play host for a quick second. Y'all got a lot going on this go around. Y'all have been struggling with health in recent weeks, and now, you're more healthy than you have been. Brian Robinson, I think he's going to be out again or something, and Ramondre hit IR. I don't know. This is going to be a close one. Look, we got Matt Stafford at New York. Stafford's probably the most dangerous quarterback in the league right now. JT's healthy against Vegas, who actually, but still, I think JT has a good game. Raheem, the dream, he's got like 23 touchdowns on the year already.
Crazy.
Cooper Kupp, I should like it. I don't. Maybe I should. Mike Evans, incredible. Love that. Unconquo, that's a reach. What are we doing there?
Scoring
your-
touchdowns. That's what we're doing
Jake's
there.
been hot. Jake's been hot.
Yeah, but one of them he had to catch from like one of his wide receivers or something, or Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
He's been known to throw a touchdown or two.
Are we sure Josh Jacobs is going to play?
No. He's on my
I'm
team.
not
We're
sure.
not sure if any of these motherfuckers are going to play.
I'm not sure if half of my starters are going to play.
It's the toilet bowl, baby.
Yeah, baby.
There's a lot on the line here, boys. Which one of you wants to run this thing less? That's who's going to win. Who wants to run this thing less?
If Nick loses, that would be your third beer mile, 2 in a row.
And the last one he really didn't deserve to do. But still,
to be fair,
number
the
3.
last 2 I really didn't deserve to do. Because the first one I did, it was Greg who had the worst record by like a landslide. But then I just lost a bunch in the losers bracket. So eventually I would equal his loss record, but then he had the tiebreaker because I played him in the last week. Then we changed the rules.
Yeah.
How that worked, which was for the better. And so the second one I did, I was an Adam Thielen start away in the flex from making the playoffs if I'd have put him in that week. Almost made the playoffs. And then my team disintegrated during the playoff time and ended up playing Nick. And then DeMar Hamlin, I think, actually died on the field and they brought him back to life. So they stopped that game. T. Higgins was going to have a monster game, and it'd have been close. Who knows?
That's what he tells himself.
You can't predict how that would go.
All that to say, I definitely think this matters a little more to you. I ran it 5 years ago. I already hate this season as much as I can hate it. This team should have been in the playoffs. I had to win one of the fucking stupid games I lost all season. I would have been in the playoffs. I probably would have won my first round playoff matchup. I think I scored 135 in the first round of this stupid toilet tournament. And lo and behold, fucking Nick scored 150 against me in the losers bracket. So this is just how this season's gone. I've accepted it at this point. And if I have to run it, I'll try to beat my old time. That'll be fun. And it'll get me out of the house, get a little exercise. So, it could be worse, I guess.
It didn't seem like you put a lot of effort into your last run anyhow. So it shouldn't be hard to beat it.
It was more about the production value for that one. This one, I'll focus on the physicality a little more.
There you go.
I'm giving it to Nick.
Oh God.
I'll let you have last licks, Nick. Let me say, 119 for your projection just seems really low. It just seems so low. I feel terrible about this. I'm almost certain I'm going to lose this matchup. Kenneth Walker, he's hurt again. He came back. He had a great game. And then he left that, apparently came out of that game with a new injury. So that's cool. He probably won't play. And if he does, he's playing Pittsburgh. Jamar Chase, I have him in there. He did practice today for the first time in a few weeks. So that's cool. He probably won't play. Brian Robinson, again, he's practicing now for the first time since I fucking traded for him. He's playing the Niners, so even if he plays,
who cares?
What are we going to do about that? The Bills don't throw to Dalton Kincaid anymore because, Dawson Knox came back and he's worse, so makes sense. We want to get him going. So the Eagles stink now, I guess. I don't know what happened there. No, I think Mike Evans will have 2 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp will probably have 12 catches. We know Raheem Mostert's going to score. and Matt Stafford will probably cut the Giants to shreds. So, Nick, I think you're going to score about 137. I think I'm going to score about 88. And I think I'm going to run the beer mile. So, congrats, buddy.
So you're going with me.
Yeah.
Is this your preemptive reverse?
It doesn't sound like it. It doesn't sound like it.
That was pretty authentic.
Yeah. He meant it.
I don't know, man. You, sir. I don't like
I'll tell you what. When the Jets defense had 17 in the first half, I was feeling a little good. They're down to 11, and they've given up 34 points already to the Browns. So that's probably going to go even lower. So I don't feel as good about that anymore.
Not feeling great. All right. Well, dang it. It feels like a reverse jinx. Even though Logan feels like it was authentic, I think it was a reverse jinx. And you're not going to out reverse jinx me, my friend. No. I wore a track jacket to the PreCup, my guy. I am prepared. I stretched before I even got on camera. I am ready to run this beer mile. I know your team is going to go off because Jamar Chase, even though I gave his collarbone to Andrew last week, he returned to sender like a jackass. We were hoping for some freaking tots. Instead, he just sent it back to Jamar. So here he is in uniform practicing.
He practiced.
Yeah.
That's terrible for me. I hate it. So I'm running the beer mile. That's how it's going to be, Anthony.
No,
don't come at me with that. Oh, no, man. No, my team's all questionable and kind of hurt. I don't know how it's going to go.
Your team is so good. Don't even talk about that.
You're going to try to out-reverse jinx me?
I love your squad.
Snip, snap, snip, snap.
It's going to be me.
Well, I'll see you in there.
Sometime in August. Oh, you're just taking whiskey down for the beer mile? I'm fine with it. Hey, boys. Cheers to a fun weekend of football.
Chink. Quick, fun side note. Do you think it would be easier to do the beer mile taking a shot every quarter mile? I kind of think it would.
Oh, it would absolutely be easier.
Yeah.
No chance it would be more fun about an hour after you complete said beer mile. An hour after you complete said beer mile, you are going to feel real bad. And that's what we need to videotape.
Beer mile's kind of played out, isn't it? I'm kind of bored of it, honestly.
Yeah, it's real bad. It's dumb, even. We should do the Waffle House thing.
I like the Waffle House thing.
It's easy for us to say.
So you have to do that. There's a Waffle House literally at the end of the street I live on, so it's very close for me.
I'm down.
They're underestimating how fucking terrible that would be.
It'd be real bad.
That'd be so bad.
Yeah, I can't remember a time I ate more than 2 waffles at a Waffle House. So that's like 2 hours based off those rules.
Your family's not allowed to come in and eat with you either.
Say hi.
You can't bring them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Who's videotaping them?
I'll be there.
You just gotta send
family can't be there. Who's videotaping? I'll be there for the videotaping. Don't worry. I'll be silent in a booth away from you. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, so Anthony, I think you're gonna get this win.
I'm gonna return these.
I thought we were done recording.
No. We have a whole nother matchup to get into.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, let's do it now. It's the championship matchup. It's kind of a big deal. We have 2-time champion Derek looking for his third. The first 3-time champion in DOC history. That's what's on the line for him. On the other side of this, it's Seth. His first trip to the championship matchup. Seth wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Derek. Derek fought to get Seth in the league. Here we are, Derek. Now you have to deal with this. It's Purdy's posse taking on the guys. Brees Hall currently has 22.8 points on Seth's side. Derek started the Browns defense, who currently have 24 freaking points. Unreal.
A lot of legs coming off that Browns defense this year.
Goodness gracious. But there's some cues on Derek's side. Quite a few cues, and not as many on Seth's side. Now, as far as matchups go, they're projected the highest, according to ESPN. Which is, well, they should be. It's the championship match. Here we go. Derek had that team all year long. We kind of made fun at Seth's team, and, well, he proved us all to be fools.
Foolish.
I don't know how it's going to go. Which one of you wants to talk about it first?
I'll tell you what, as far as bounce back games go, really not a better landing spot for Brock Purdy than getting to go against the Commanders in a nice Sunday early slate game off on kind of a second screen somewhere. You're going to look up, it's going to be 21-0 Niners with 8 minutes to go in the fucking first quarter. Purdy's going to have 25 at halftime. Be ready for that. But Derek's got a little bit of a counter on the other side. He's got Debo, who's probably going to eat some of that up. If I'm Seth, I'm getting Kittle in there. Kittle's been hot. I think he tears up the pathetic Commanders defense. I couldn't name one of their linebackers, and I only know the names of a couple of their corners because of how bad they are. You always see their names as they're running straight the other direction because the fucking receiver is 5 yards behind them. No, Nick said it. I think this is going to be a high-scoring affair. It's going to be a fun championship. They're both off to a pretty hot start right now. I think Seth's really got to hope that the Browns D gets down into the teens here. If they stay in the mid or get higher than the mid-20s, I think that's a really good start for Derek. But yeah, I think I'd like Seth's matchups a little bit better, but Derek's aren't bad. I don't know. It's a tough call. I think maybe Tua and Tyreek having to play Baltimore, who looks awesome right now, that might be the deciding factor. Maybe they don't quite ball out like they normally do. And I'm going to give it to Seth, but I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be high scoring. And I think Seth gets his first ring. Congrats, Seth.
That would be something. I'm not entirely sure Zay Flowers is going to go on Derek's side. He sat out today with a calf, and you look at
that's not good.
Yeah, I mean, he might not be in danger. It might just be maintenance. But
he hedged his bet with Rashad Bateman anyway, in case that doesn't go.
Yeah, but I don't love that substitute is what I'm getting at.
Sure.
But
he'll take Zay Jones.
Still, they ought to be throwing it. So that might be a good. That's not too bad. I don't know. I love Seth's side. I mean, I think he might put up north of 160 this week.
Ooh.
Whoa!
And I think
why you hit so hard?
Well, it's just because I know I know what Washington's prepared to lose on Sunday, and like what's left of our dignity right before we go up against the Cowboys. Sounds about right. Kyron's going to have a good game. I like DK with Geno back with an extra week. I love Jake against Detroit. And Monty is a full go. He's a full go. So I think he's a dangerous weapon in the back for Seth. And I guess I hope he's confident with who he's going with because it looks like he emptied his entire bench if I'm looking at the right thing. So I guess he's gonna go with that. But I'm gonna lean Seth's side. But if Derek wins, Derek, if you win, congratulations. No hate. I don't like the why is everybody always hating on Derek? I'm not hating on Derek. I just don't want somebody to win 3 championships before I do. That's all. That's all. So let's go, Seth. Purdy's posse. That's me.
Posse.
So, so there it is. If I'm Seth, I'm going to play James Conner over David Montgomery coming off the injury. I like James Conner more, but what do I know? Seth, you made it this far. You don't have to listen to me. Good for you. I'm going to pick you to win. It's not because I hate Derek's team. I do, but that's not why I'm picking Seth. I just think Seth has the better matchups this week. Top to bottom, with the exception of ETN and Carolina. That could be good for Derek. But everything else, I like Seth. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it to Seth. Good for you, buddy. Way to make it.
Clean sweep. Clean sweep.
What in the world? My echo just went off. Checking in on us, boys, during the pre-cup. Anyway,
Yep.
All right. We all picked some players. We did. That's it. That was
it.
That was all the
That's
matchups.
the year.
That was the whole year. So let's real quick recap what we said. Here you go.
Don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up. No more love. And I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars, but I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision. Always had
Gentlemen, that's how it is gonna go. We picked the winners. I chose Anthony. Anthony is going to be safe from the beer mile.
No, your team is too good for that.
No.
Your team is really good. Has
They've-
been all year.
They've been disappointing most of the year.
You've just-
They can't all put
you've
it
just
together
been
on the same
snake bit.
week.
You've been a little snake bit.
That's what I'm saying, man. They can't do it on the same week. So I'm going to lose. Anthony wins.
Y'all
I'll
gotta
be
stop
running-
being just.
I'm already suited up, ready to go.
I'm looking forward to the opportunity.
Yep.
Put a few miles on my feet. Why not?
Yeah, sure. For all you that it doesn't matter, I hope you watched the show anyway. If you didn't, that's fine. Screw you guys. I'll see you next season. We'll be back. And better than ever. That's how we're going to do it. But until then, Mother Cuppers, I guess this is us signing off. Best of luck this week. Happy freaking New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, boys. Good luck to everybody involved this week. These are big games. Hope you figure out a way to enjoy it, even if you lose.
There's legacies to be shaped. Quick shout to Paul going for a back-to-back Dynasty championship.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to probably pull it off against a weaker opponent in Chris. Big stuff. He's making stuff happen over there.
Either way that shakes out, we got a 2-time Dynasty champ in 3 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Okay. We'll see you next season, Mother Cuppers.
See you next time.
Peace.
So I got one more run and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes.
Deshaun sucks, dude. Like,
He's
Joe
bad.
Flacco is showing Cleveland exactly how much Deshaun Watson sucks at football.